for him to tell you, to ask you out.
So here's my thing. So
don't do it.
She can't express her love to this man. But
I don't believe that either. I think a guy should always tell a woman that he loves. For me, I want to know the guy loves me first. And I'm gonna tell you this. It's always been said. It's the old school moms used to tell you this. It's best when a man tells you he loves you first. It's best that a man loves you more. He's gonna treat you better. You love a man more, he is gonna take advantage. And you guys know this.
So me is that I'm a traditionalist as well, and I kind of would like the man to do it, but I really honestly don't see a big deal about her doing it because first, it's really just engagement, and with engagement, I would think that it would be a little bit different. But I don't know. I mean,
that is engagement. She gave him a ring and everything.
Yeah,
no.
She gave him a ring and stuff, man.
No.
At the same time, it's just like when I look at it, I just feel that this new era is new millennium stuff. Mm-hmm. And everything goes, and I feel a lot of people just don't care. Quite honestly, just don't care.
Well, I care, and guys, 95% of women care. You better be the one asking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You old woman in the club anyway, so it don't matter.
And I'm gonna have to give you another secret too. Once you pass that 2-year mark, you need to start thinking about it, because women are like, I don't know. I'm not playing. Yeah. After 2 years, I'm not playing with you. Right. But I'm a lady of particular age.
That's right. That's right.
But, so I say girls date and date often. But if you're really looking for a husband, you need to let them know. I said we will date, stuff like that. Yeah. But if you're trying to make this long haul, I want to be wifey. It's some girls that are wifey, and then the girls that are girlfriend.
And don't let nobody rush you into
No, don't do that either. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not feeling it.
If you're not feeling it, you're not going to feel it.
Yeah, you're not going to feel it.
Don't force yourself into it. And make sure you give a mandatory 4 quarters, man.
He is hilarious.
4 seasons, man.
He did. He gave me 8. He came like, you got 4 seasons. A year came up, and then let's go a little longer. I'm like,
because she messed up on one of those seasons.
What season was that?
That winter season was cold, ladies and gentlemen. Cold.
He was asking the food.
Yeah, it was cold. But, it is.
We still together.
We still together. Still your neighbor. And real quick, man. You know what?
What?
It's cold outside.
When it's cold outside, who are you holding? My boo. I've been holding on to him for the past couple of days.
It's been frigid out there the last couple of days.
And we have the goose down covered. It's still cold.
And the funniest, I ain't gonna say the funniest, but the weirdest thing I heard was in Florida.
It's that cold in Miami.
It's so crazy right now.
Yes.
Is that all of a sudden iguanas are falling out the trees?
They're cold-blooded.
Because they have to be at least I think it has to be 72 degrees.
I think 50 and above.
Is it 50 and above?
Yeah, because they said that it's been like in the 40s or whatever, and so iguanas are cold-blooded creatures, reptiles, and so when it gets to that low temperature, they go into a kind of hibernated state. They fall asleep, but they were saying don't be trying to pick them up when they sleep and put them in your car, because then when they warm up and wake up, they might tear your upholstery up and go buck wild.
And they say like the bigger ones are the ones that survive more so than the
little ones,
the small ones, because they don't
know nothing about that lie.
It's something I heard, something like they don't have the fat or something like
that. Makes sense. But like polar bears, you know how they hibernate? They have to eat off so much before it's time to hibernate. You gotta be a fatty to survive the winter.
You gotta be a little fatty. We don't want no big fatties over there, man. Yeah, we dead as hell looking at that heat.
Yeah, they were saying they were dropping from trees.
Smell like baloney.
Listen.
Anyway.
It's cuff season. We all know what that means.
Whatever.
Y'all know what that means. Yeah, you cuffed up.
So, the big thing was McGregor
Oh my God.
and Cowboy fight.
Yes.
This past weekend, that ended in like 40 seconds, I guess, something like
Gather around, children. Gather around.
Gather around.
Gather around, because hubby and I watched this Saturday,
Yes.
and we have Fire Stick.
5-stick action bootleggers plus.
Don't come for us, okay?
Don't come.
Because you're going to have to come with a whole bunch of people, because there's a bunch of people ahead of us than us. But we stayed out. We saw the prelims on ESPN, because we do got cable too now.
Yeah.
So we watched it there, but then when it was time for the other fights that they stopped, we switched to the Fire Stick. Tell you, we was committed. We was like, we gonna watch this fight, because every time we was like, oh, I always fall asleep, and then we hear about it the next day, and we was like, we gonna watch this McGregor fight.
Yeah.
And we finally the McGregor fight on. You know, it's on. Everybody gets their name called. They coming through and get to the daggone octagon.
Yeah.
Tell it, husband.
All of a sudden.
We sleepy though, but we here. We here. We like, oh Lord, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, Travis.
Wife was told she was gonna leave like a little. I gotta go. I was like, you gotta hang out. And like, you see the first part, and then all of a sudden, this dude throw his doggone shoulder on this dude's nose,
busted his nose. Yes, bleeding everywhere.
Next thing I know, he do a Hong Kong food kick upside boy's face.
40 seconds
out. So people who paid all that money for that fight.
Well, they got their money because it was a lot of fights.
It was a lot of fights. But the big fight you wanted to see was that right there. And that
they did an old Mike Tyson move. God forbid you went to go get some snacks or something, thinking you got plenty of time. You missed it.
And I'm pretty sure that happened too.
No, it seemed like everybody saw them come out. I think everybody got to see it because it was
40 seckons.
It was like that. Everybody, when they do the announcement.
Somebody ran and got
to the bathroom.
Go get real quick. And was like, I'll be right back.
I went to the bathroom.
We will it back.
Man,
he missed it. She missed it. Well,
oh my goodness,
man! But he's a very exciting fighter for UFC.
And thank you for the 1-2 because I was ready to go to sleep. I was tired. I was like, oh, we saw it,
all day long, man, watching fights and stuff. And speaking of,
we better get ready.
We are going to be in the house for the UFC. One of the first times it will be here.
And Riley.
And it's going to be.
And guess who's going? And guess who's going?
We's are going.
For my birthday. That was what I wanted.
That's a birthday present right there, which is remarkable. And we're going to have a great time. Hopefully everything's going to. Like, we got to be there at 5 o'clock, and we're not missing nothing.
We're not missing nothing. So you know what that means. Since I'm 50. Since I'm 50, I gotta take a nap, cause the main fight at midnight. Guess fight starts at 5, and I told hubby we gonna be there at 4:30. So
what's the appropriate dress? Because I know boxing matches you're supposed to jig up a little bit, but UFC is kind of different.
I'm gonna be hip hop style. I'm gonna be comfortable because we gotta be there till whatever the last fight. I'm gonna be there till the end of the fight.
I'm gonna make sure I ain't got no pooping I gotta do either. I don't want to be in no spot. We're gonna be there from 5 to about 12 or something like that.
Clear your system out.
I am not gonna be pooping in the PNC. You know what I'm saying? Unless I gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
High rising.
But I am looking forward to this fight, and of course, we'll be talking about it next week.
Absolutely.
About it, but we're very excited because we always watch it on TV, and I was like, "That's on my bucket list." And when he found out, "What you want to do for your birthday?" I'm like, "Y'all want to go there?"
Yeah.
So we in the house,
and I was like, "Yeah, I do too."
It's so silly. Equally young people.
Who don't want to go? Anyway.
Equally young people. See, I answered your question for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're following sports and stuff like this, this is like one of those events I feel you should be there.
Yeah.
Because this is like, UFC, man, in your backyard.
In your backyard.
It don't happen like that around
It's
here.
Always in Vegas.
Yeah, it's like, Vegas or New
Atlantic
York.
City
New York
or something.
now,
Yeah.
But
Who
mainly
knows,
Vegas is the spot.
We like, they here.
And they go from place to place, but, still.
Yeah, it's exciting. We can't wait.
It's going to be dope.
And then
we
celebrated.
They celebrated and had a great time. And we're going to have a great time, even some more, because I got some more surprises for UFC. I ain't going to tell nobody until after the Fizzac.
Okay. So, I see you.
Let me throw a couple of fun facts in there real quick.
Okay.
You know me.
I know.
I'm always on the internets looking at school.
Always.
And I just every now and then I see a couple things that I've been like, you know what? I want to talk about that.
Okay.
And the first one was cracking knuckles. You know when you crack your knuckles?
I do it all the time.
And everybody say you're going to have arthritis and stuff like that.
I don't have arthritis. Thank you, Lord, above. But I crack my knuckles all the time.
It's not really...
Truth?
It's not the truth.
See what I'm saying?
You know, It's actually gas bubbles.
Gas bubbles?
In your knuckles that
what?
Are bursting. So that pop you hear is really gas escaping through your hand and stuff like that.
Which brings me back to this before you start. I haven't gone to a chiropractor. I went to this one time because my husband recommended, and the guy is excellent because he doesn't actually crack.
Back there next Wednesday.
Yeah, doesn't necessarily. You know, people like that sound for me. I can't have somebody else cracking something for me. Now, I could crack my knuckles and toes all day, but somebody else try to crack my neck or something, I just feel some kind of way about it.
Yeah.
So, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that's basically what it is. All the time people always say something else. And Norway allows students from anywhere to study
what
colleges
there. For free. For the ticket, you got to get over that.
For their public universities, too.
Wow.
Yeah, for their public universities.
So you better got to save your ticket. And do you have to be like there for a couple of months?
I don't know. I'm thinking if you're going to go to college there, you're going to have to, I don't know. You're living there. Just like you're kind of going there for college or
That's amazing.
That's dope, man.
One of the places I told hubby, if all heck breaks loose over here, I'm either going... most likely Jerusalem, if I could. Canada and Norway, because they take care of their people.
Oh no, man, ain't not a lot of
Canada's cold though.
Anything goes south, man, you're gone.
They know where they live. They live right over there. Those black folks.
Yeah. In other news, man, turtlenecks are back.
I've seen them lately on ESPN. I think they've all been around. I just think everybody's been wearing other stuff, but I wear turtlenecks. I just don't have one right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to parlay and look one.
In other news, Golden State will be back next year.
Okay, why you say that, sir?
I don't know, just random right there, like I always do. Because I was looking at the game the other day, and I was like, Draymond Green is taking the year off with everybody else, even though he's playing.
Right.
So he's like, my boys in here, I might as well just chill out and whatever. But then they were talking about the high draft pick they're going to get next year, and that's going to be crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
With everybody returning.
They're not in the Bay anymore. It's San Francisco now.
Anyway. But we're going to close out on basically one of our world leaders for black folks and, quite honest, for people around the world.
Humanity.
Yeah. The great Dr. Martin Luther. Yeah, we got to put that in there.
Okay.
Dr. Martin Luther King. We just had his birthday, and we just had his birthday was on the 15th.
Yes, his birthday was on the 15th.
And we already
celebrated
the podcast, so we celebrate his birthday. But then we had the holiday. It was on the 20th, and big up to Cuzzo too, JoJo for his birthday on the 20th.
That's right. His birthday.
Christina
JoJo.
too. Also,
Christina too. That's right.
So I'm big up, but I know. Sorry, Martin Luther. But to interrupt, on the real, I don't think people understand how his impact was changing towards the end of his life. The more I read about it, the more, because of course I wasn't alive, but my parents and stuff was alive,
right?
And I heard his philosophies change a lot from just being, I ain't gonna say anti-violent, but he was more like start to people to more so stand up more for themselves. And I think his message and people his respect was a nuisance, because at the end of the day he got murdered. You know what I'm saying? He got murdered by a racist regimen. And I just think we need to sit back and think about that. This man got murdered by basically the KKK.
Yeah.
And a small, and it's incredible that a man like that, a leader for all our people,
was watched by the FBI.
He wasn't necessarily the president, but he was our president.
Right.
Everything was segregated at that time.
Right.
We listened to the president, of course, because we had no choice, but the leader of our people was Martin Luther King, and they got killed by a racist regiment, which is, you think about the impact that it did to